loves, hi my Huns, hi my sweetie pies, hi loves, welcome back to a new video, welcome back to a new day. If you don't know who's talking here, my name is Prudence Matlonolo Mahlangu, also known as Mrs. M, also known as the P Dream Gang. And if you're a regular Zegula, my day one, my Han, my love, my sweetie pie, welcome. Guys, it's a very cold Monday. It's a very cold Monday. Like what we are in winter, definitely in winter right now. So guys, I decided to do this story time because of my last vlog. So what happened on my last vlog is that I mentioned that I was in Limpopo. So a lot of people were like, you know what, stories is houses, why don't you do a story time so that you can just tell us what happened exactly? Let me just do the story time so that you guys can understand what happened exactly in full details, because plus I remember na spaces enough, so I got caught off. So it was a lot on that vlog. So that's why I'm deciding to do the story time right now.
I touch that 5 for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I told I like you, that bitch. I do it all and I'm around. You scared to do it. I'm not. As long as you joking now here for me, I ain't got it.
So guys, this was my second time going to Limpopo. The first time I went to Limpopo, I went to Giyani in Limpopo. It was my neighbor's wedding, white wedding. So we went there as neighbors just to support her. So this was my second time. Okay, so I'm not too much familiar with Limpopo at all, guys. Even other people were asking me, Limpopo ko kae gele, because Limpopo is a province. So I had to tell them in details that no, negelo ko pula ko Groblersdal, Limpopo, sharp. So what happened, guys, is that this is a friend of my friend. You know, she's not my friend, she's a friend of a friend. But because we have someone in common, which is my friend, Lebahang, we got to know each other quite well, you know. I once even did her makeup, you know, she's a cool girl, no problem. So I remember she sent me the invitation via WhatsApp. She sent me the invitation and I was like, okay, no problem, I'll be there, you know. And my friend was like, no, friend, please because like anyone and whatever. So when we spoke that time, I said, okay, no problem, I'll go with you, you know. But hence I went to approach her because I think we received the invitation did we receive it in March? I'm not sure we received the name, but early this year, that's when we received the invitation. So when we were approaching the date, to the birthday party, I told my friend that, you know what, I cannot go with you. Like, so I cannot force to go with you. Guys. Queen, you know? So my friend was like, no, because it was supposed to be me, her, Prudence, this other lady, but Prudence, and the husband. The husband was driving us. So she was like, yo, because Prudence so please go with me. At least they get like you know. So I was like, okay, no problem then. She's like, no, let me cover the expenses and then okay, no problem, sharp coolies. Hi guys, even that early morning. No, even the weekend, I slept go high. The Friday I went home. So that I can go and do my face, because I was supposed to promote Nelly's page, being a Mua. So I said, you know what, to be on a safe side, let me sleep go high and then go high look on as cool. So I was like, I'll catch a taxi to go habunili, which will be simple for me. Shoot, coolies. How sharp, guys, I do my makeup very good. Even we were running late because Nelly Lena, she was held up somewhere. Lena was held, Lena Kamo, you know, it was a lot, you know. Kamalin like you go limo moteng, Labang Lena, she had a birthday party that day. It wasn't a party, it was sort of like a lunch, but it was her daughter's birthday that day. So you can just imagine, guys, the compromises that we were doing so that we can go to that birthday party. Sharpie, we were done with the makeup. I came home. When I got home, I changed fast for I did not even take content my makeup pillar because I was in a rush, guys. So Shapu, Prudence, and Levine, they came by, and then Groblersdal got the birthday party. Shapis. Fortunately enough, guys, when we left here, the husband wa Prince, he was like, let's pray for the road so that we can be safe. He prayed for us, he prayed for us. So Modimo recover for the road. Shapu Razama, guys. Our Ashifao. I think the drive was like 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, if I'm not mistaken. Plus, it was late, guys. We got there around 9, I think. Yeah, we got there around 9. But things were pretty weird. Like, on the road going there, things were still weird, but not deep in details. So when we went there, on our way there, I think it was about 10 minutes for us to arrive there. Like stalls, whereby they sell veggies, fruits, and whatever. I see stalls, and it was late. It was around past 9. And I asked them, how, guys, why are there stalls this late in the hour? Because now, guys, I'm used to, I'm used to safety, safety first. I'm used to, but you won't take that risk of opening your stall at night, because definitely nyope boys or whoever might come and attack you and take your money. Everybody gets in Montaro. So it was a bit of a culture shock for me, Hi, Sharp. They were like, no, I'm more because it's safe. Sharp, cool is no problem. How Ashifa ra bethi parting? How do you feel like we get lost? Because this is something we get lost there. I think 10 minutes gonna lay the route to get to the venue, because Naliko sort of like a guest house, if I can put it that way. It looked like a guest house. It was late at night, so I couldn't see properly, but it looked sort of like a guest house, And before we left, guys, we made sure that all the logistics were in order. Transport, food for the road, drink our own drinks, accommodation when we get there, because we didn't want to be stranded, So we made sure we won't be stranded, And then, guys, I'm someone guys. I cannot now scope leking sebaka up until Marta, like Apalwa. So that's why I make sure that every single time when I go somewhere, I have accommodation or I have transport to come back home so that I can rest. I remember even when we went to Guyana, we made sure that we book a lodging for ourselves, because I didn't want to inconvenience anyone in regards to their homes and whatever. Then, guys, I feel comfortable or guys, guys, like, trust and believe, as long as so I can just imagine putting my head so I didn't want that, So that's why I always make sure that I'm able to come back home, or I have somewhere whereby I can sleep, Sharpies, guys. How we get to the party, it was late. I think it was 2:10. But fortunately enough, Miss Patila Nilo and so it's not like we got the party ifedile, When we entered the venue, already Miss Patila Nilo and so you can imagine, guys, they said the party will start at 4 o'clock. They said the party will start at 4 p.m., but the party started at around past 9 to 10. So you can just imagine people who were there since in the morning. So another thing for me, the red flag was that you do not respect people's time. You can, guys, we can understand being late for an hour, but being late for 2 hours, 3 hours, but what travels from Kule to come and support you, you don't respect people's time. Sharp. How we sit there, vele, ruthless speech, guys, the speeches that thing, yo. Nearly speeches but because keep party about, you have to respect them. Run, I was like, you know what? Because I'm here to support my friend. I'm not here to support anyone else but my friend, Bila. Because if it was not for her, our chapeau, we said, by the speech. I think after the speech and everything, I think nearly past 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the speech, I think, is from 10 up until past 12, like a matter, midnight. It's why the speech is was at the guys, yeah, First of all, you did not respect people's time. You came late. Second of all, but was a speech it's hours and hours, but what and your family and your friends for hours and hours, but while they've been there since 4 o'clock. Sharpies, guys, no problem, it's fine. At that time, guys, I'm not even stressed out because I'm like, you know what? Now after the speech, after Hujua, I'm just gonna go to our room. I'm going to sleep, but I'm gonna go room, you know. Even I go out to La Vela, we dished up there, we dished up. After dishing up, Raja. I think at that time it was past 1, if I'm not mistaken. I had and I was like, Lebahang, can you please ask your friend Hori you know, so that I can go and sleep, you know. So Lebang was like, I feel like because it's late. They were like, you know what, we are tired, it's late, we drove all the way here, it's cold, guys. It was so cold, like ice cold. Kwale guys, kiko greening, like, you know, green. So I was uncomfortable because I'm cold, I'm tired. It was just a long day. So like it was just, I was just irritated at that time, guys. I was really just irritated, you know. I just wanted to sleep. I just wanted to get some rest. And then, yeah. So all of them they were like, no, because it's late. Sharpies. How I guys say, labang I go chumi high. I feel vele are ufitlela musori gele room ele ikai. You know, girl was like room effing. I think she said room effing, or she said I give balabala le motho kasheko. It's my birthday. Imagine motho araba ka mkhore. I can't tell anyone today. It's my birthday. We fully understand that it's your birthday. But the Reina, the guests, how we are saying that we are tired, we want to sleep, we want to rest. We drove all the way from Soshanguve to support you. The least that you can do is just give us the key so that we can go and sleep, so that you can enjoy your birthday. Simple as that. So Levan came back to us and she's like, hey guys, apparently the rooms are fully booked. So I'm like, huh? Fully booked in Jani? Like, Biang, fully booked how? Because you said that our accommodation is sorted. You said that our accommodation is pashash. That's why we took the risk of coming here. If we knew that we did not have any accommodation, we wouldn't have came here. And then we're like, you know what? We cannot go back and forth. We cannot argue. Let's rather go and look for a guest house where we can sleep. We didn't know. We didn't expect it. Yeah. Sharpies, guys. Our Mona Prince was like, okay, ladies, let's go. So before I bilang already drinks, Miss Pat, already drinks, on a moon. Have us already drinks. We did not even drink them because there's only drinks are in. So we did not even drink them. We took them already back a cooler box and then we left. Guys, so we were looking for a guest house. We were like, you know what, maybe there are guest houses nearby. So Sharpies vele guys good regular guest house, you know. Regular guest house gating because the gate is closed. So gating. So the person, maybe someone will come and open for us, especially because they are running a guest house. I mean, guest houses, I'm sure they run 24 hours if I'm not mistaken. So I was expecting that maybe someone will come, open up for us, and then we can pay and sleep, you know? 1 minute nyana. 1 minute nyana ke a lebella ke re. Guys, can you see what I'm seeing there? Mona Prince is like, no, I cannot see what you're saying. She's like, I can only see it again. And I'm like, guys, there is something. There is something. Prince Ari, yay, kaibona lina. a re ile nna ka e bona guys bona re botsa monna Prince re ye a re tsamayeng because iblang o traveletsa bele ne that thing I chicken I ring guys nthongwe e kana tshumi guys motho o mokana o re mutlelang go di TV loko bo Thembi Dlozilami re mona marajarata guys re panic monna Prince a reverse fast re mo we are driving back home tsetsa o re tlo robala mo a go khonale guys re tsamaya guys mona re tserekisa uwe ko I don't want to lie re tserekisa uwe because I get so weak in English guys I don't know how to but who not yake like who not yake le sefao re wela ko plekeng o so ya diploto ko teng guys ke tsela mo etelle I don't know if you guys have ever watched that movie I Get Out. There's this other movie, a scary movie horror movie yeah Get Out. So guys, if I find the clip here I'll put it right here so that you guys can see it, or if you have never watched the movie I'll just search it out. I think you can find it on Netflix or Showmax if I'm not mistaken. Guys, re go tseleng go etelle ke di ploto tsela ya teng re rai guys mo ratimela kamo my phone it's on 5%. I think my phone was on 5%. Ya lebahang itimile ya Prudence Huawei ele iritimetsa o ritimetsa e nne so 10 right le mo sa teniwing right go teniwa right le mo sa teniwing left go teniwa left go tlhakatlhakana makhwaro ko kae le bangare guys mo ratimela because ra subella ere ke nyakeng because nna ke na charger le bangare wetseng ere ke nyake charger ya ka ke charge my phone so that we can do the GPS pila by Misekolo mar in the middle of nowhere guys by Misekolo le bang a tswe a leta charger go butung a charge phone hai GPS vele ya rintsha ha re batha re return guys ya re bele morao kwale re bona motho guys o tsamaso guys kana go ke mo past 2 to 3 motho o tsamaso ka re zombie like o tsamaya ka mkhomong guys ha tsamaya like pila like a normal person o tsamaso like a zombie bana le bangare guys la bona ntho ke re bonang mar la bona guys re thomo panic ba no mo mara pila re go kae makhuwa where are we exactly ha re le mo guys monna Prince a gate monna a gate how ha re sa re lebetse taba ya banung stala ke sisela sisile
God have mercy upon us.
Stala ke si guys di stolo tsele ka mkhori di tlotseng ka teng nako la ka past 9. Those stalls are still that way. Dinamune di sa akile, everything is sa akile mole. Kiri guys no makhware ko kae ho etsalang kiri guys ho etsalang why dinamune tse di sa lemo kana ko e monna Prince ra mo bana tsare di bona ka tsoka so bona ke batho bana re thomo panic ba nong guys ke re mbana mpotse mo guys hanga tsena mone one mo go tloetsa hala eng monna Prince ra sha mkisho ha ka itse ha re fitla se jongo e tlo re mpusetse ko nkrileng ko teng e tlo re mpusetse ko nkrileng ko teng namun guys re sa re lebetse gulu ke re mo following e nngwenyana so koloi shi guys ya spina
Tú me daba pinta que me caía el suelo. Yo ya cogía los tacos los arrastraba.
koloi a shi guys ispida iliwan maratsela guys ne aga bolela sele ke iteputse ka re matlholo o bolela thotona mo motelle ne kar ha re fitlhela go pele le banga re no mara guys le bone koloi ele nako le ispina ne isna anyone ke motemmo re thomo ba le molomo botlhori hey re bone The car was spinning. But no hosna anyone kamahar. Njani. Nchalusitseng biyang. Guys, the things that were happening ko kwali. Asilo zidi ka etsalang mo setjong guve kamatha. Like kamatha. Or mo Pretoria or Johannesburg. How? Gahan. Guys, we were all stunned, scared. Father, this is something guys, finally the security dinchi. Where's the guys? No molekile ba ha modimo le ba dimba ha borena hore ba re savile up until re fitla high safely so. Because mo le neng ke re monna prince a rapella. Asis neng ke ba re sa bo hae. Neng ke ba etswa bana ba rena sins ba tsamaile ba ile Limpopo a se be ba boi. Hampore re mentse ke pleke ile. Grobelsdal. Hampore e re minyile because lo re di boning ka matsa. Awa. And guys I even asked around who guys ho etsahalang go Limpopo or in people are just shocked that ke bolela ka eng. So I don't know who where's if I was alone, driving alone, I would say maybe I was just delusional or I was just hallucinating or something. But we were 4 in the car and we were seeing the same thing really 4. Njani. Lebang was even saying that, you know what, if I was alone, ka botsa ba to this thing, na ba ka tshepi. Ka ra wa velena, ke tlo re ke botsa batho ba ka ba go YouTube. My people, my hands, but you're pretty wide. And you guys will prove me right. Because I kept posted that vlog. You guys were saying, hi, Mama Tlong, hi, Madam Mo, hi, Warbeta Mo, hi, Mama Tlong, Kokai, Limpopo Kokai. So I'm glad that I was not alone in the car. I'm glad there were negative lady witnesses. Otherwise, you guys would have not trusted what I was saying. You guys would have not trusted that. So, guys, the experience that I took from this is that Oskaya ko pleking also shock and niti hore ona le transport wa hae. Or also show hore ona le pleke ya ho robala. Because people, when they are happy in their feelings and whatever, they don't care about you. You know, they do not care about you. Miss Patty was having the time of her life. She did not give a damn about or safe or because I think she called us after 2 hours. I think that's when she called to check what Rashapana. And she was like, she's disappointed that we left. What were you expecting? While what are you expecting exactly? So no expect her party fetso fela ebe hona mo lo re ba stranded a re tso re akae. So I'm glad again I asked lebang ka taba ya transport ka taba ya pleka o robala ka nako. Because imagine if we were all drunk, le monna prince unwell and whatever, it would have been difficult for us to come back home. Or because he would have been intoxicated. So I asked immediately, I asked before I asked about accommodation. And I'm glad I did. Because otherwise, matata. So guys, all I want to say is that when you host a party, and you are inviting people who go cool, just like me, when I invite my friends who go Centurion or my friends who go whatever, I have to make sure that these people are safe. You know, I have to make sure that it's warm, it's safe, they are being accommodated for, everything I want is sharp. And I have to make sure that I start my party now. So that high, it can be flexible for one. Instead of me delaying, what do I expect? Some to make an accommodation for these people. Second of all, I don't have, I can all the facilities here are safe. So when you host a party or whatever, accommodate abantu guys, accommodate batho balena. Make sure they are fed, make sure that even the drinks are not guys, but make sure that they are fed, make sure that they have transport, make sure banal accommodation if they are from far. Instead of just compromising my abantu. And for the fact that guys, banna they don't care, like bati chillets. And we expect that as women, we protect each other, we cover up for each other. So I was not expecting that from another woman, or I got to cool and just say, now I'm enjoying myself. So the point plan accommodation. I was not expecting that. So it gets to show that people, when we support them, they feel like maybe defendants are or something, because just because we're supporting them. Guys, now I always say that on my YouTube channel, my P-Dream gangs, you guys link it as a favor, and I get it in a favor. By you guys watching my story time right now, by you guys watching my vlogs, you guys let us enough favor, not the other way around. So people love to act like when they support you, when they to act but support and defendants abona. And you are forgetting that without these people, you wouldn't be where you are. And that's what I pray for myself, that you know what, I never ever forget where I come from. I never again forget Hori. My P-Dream gangs. No. You guys are my supporters. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Without you guys, I wouldn't be in future. You know? So but how support the birthdays I want support whatever, the ceremonies I want whatever. But I don't want to go beyond. And no, my love, all of us are beyond some more pilong arena. All of us. So yeah, guys, that's all that I wanted to share. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. Guys, what I'm saying right now, I get the Camille. Bona, it happened. If you have the numbers, I'll put so that you can ask her. And how my loves, love you guys so much. Thank you so much for getting this far. I hope you guys did not skip any ads. And I will see you guys on another one. And bye for now.